Hey team, I hope everybody's been enjoying their summer so far. Today's video is on systems of play, most commonly known as formations here in the United States. Most people here call them formations. And I don't want you guys to get too worked up over having to remember all this stuff, because the only formation that we're going to run for the next 2 years is called the 2-3-1. And that's really the only one that you guys need to remember. And the reason why you need to know that and why it's important is if we do the sports lab study, you need to know the formation for a lot of that coursework to make sense. So a formation, big kids, they play 11v11 soccer, so most formations that you run into have 11 players on it. The most commonly used formation is a 1-4-3-3. The 1 is a goalkeeper, so almost everybody leaves that off because every formation has a goalkeeper, right? So most people don't say we're doing a 1-4-3-3, they just say we're doing a 4-3-3. Just like if they were running a 3-5-2, they would say a 3-5-2, not a 1-3-5-2. These numbers represent lines in your formation. So the number 4, the first number is your defensive line. The second number is your mid-pitch line. And the third number is your forward line. So defenders, midfielders, and forwards. Always remember that the first number is the players closest to the goal. So if somebody's playing a 4-4-2, this 4 are your 4 defenders closest to your goal, then your 4 midfielders and your 2 forwards. Just like if they're playing a 3-4-3, the first number are the players closest to your goal. 3 defenders, 4 midfielders, 3 forward. But like I said, the most commonly used one is a 4-3-3. So let's just look at that real quick, and then we'll get into what we're going to use. So in a 4-3-3, you've got your number 4, which is your right center back. Remember the player positioning system that we did earlier. Number 5, that's your left center back. Your number 3, which is your outside back, and your number 2, which is your, I think I said left, I meant right outside back, is your number 3, and your number 2, that's your right outside back. So there's a line. There's your 4 defenders, the 4. Then you've got your number 6, which is your defensive midfielder, your number 8, which is your box-to-box or center midfielder, and your number 10, which is your attacking midfielder. This line are your 3 midfielders. And then your final line consists of your 9, your center striker, your number 7, which is your right wing, and your number 11, which is your left wing. And there's your final line, the last 3, a 4-3-3. Here's our goalkeeper, our number 1. So 1-4-3-3. I hope that makes sense to you. So like I said, we don't play with 11 players on the pitch just yet. We've got our 7. So we're going to play in a formation that's called a 2-3-1. 2 defenders, 3 midfielders, 1 forward. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 1 is 6, plus our goalkeeper, that's our 7. So we've got our number 1, our goalkeeper, our number 4, and our number 5. Again, remember, these are their position numbers, not their jersey numbers. Our right and left center backs. And then we're going to have a number 8, a number 7, and a number 11, which are going to be our 3 midfielders. A right mid, or right winger, our left mid, or our right left winger, and our center mid. And then for our final line, our forward line, we've got our number 9, our center striker, or our center forward. So we've got our 2-3-1 formation. And this is important for you to understand if we do these other lessons, because there's going to be videos on how does a number 4 perform, what roles does a number 4 perform in a 2-3-1 formation. And if we keep the band together for a long time and we switch to 9v9 soccer, and we'll switch to a 3-1-3-1 formation, there'll be other videos on what your role inside that formation is. So it's important to understand these different formation systems of play and to memorize the player positioning system. Alright guys, hopefully I'll get to see you guys up at the turf sometime this summer for a kick around. Bye.